momentarily. Baltimore, thank you for being tuned in. Atlanta. Pastor's Tad, we're watching from Nigeria. Well, hell, it's morning time over there in Orlando.
Honestly, our bad dispositions, our hasty decisions, and our bad deeds outnumber our good. You see, if we stop having our prayer meetings, we stop earnestly seeking for the path of righteousness, and then we're only concerned with what we can earn. Now we fall into a state of sightlessness.
Hey, Chelsea.
Oh, if we just stop by. Oh, if God would just come through the city, he would see money changing hands. Now we burden our fellow man and they lay out in pools of blood on the street. He would see the preachers taken down, the missionaries have lost ground, and they just know God in their lives. He would see that people are raising the money, and just how many church members have turned funny, and now the deacons and preachers are swapping each other's husbands and wives. Oh, if God would come through the city.
SVPT, the voice of the city.
The views and opinions expressed on this
All right,
program
here we
are those of
go.
the talk show hosts, the producers, and/or persons appearing on the program, and do not reflect the views and opinions of the SVP network. This program may include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
If you wanna know what's daddy, if you wanna grow, ask daddy, he will let you know, yeah, yeah. What's daddy, it's the daddy Matthew show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other dudes don't get it right. They don't get it right. Daddy takes over every
This is not church, baby.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. And good Wednesday evening to you. Welcome again to Steal, the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the most informative, the rawest, provocative, not giving a damn who I talk about, television talk show anywhere in the country. And we also share this with thousands of others by way of social media. I am the baddest man on TV. I'm Thaddeus Matthew, so glad to have you here on this program. Now, I shared with you at the beginning of the program that if you are easily offended, if you do not like truth, or you're looking for someone who is going to be well polished and politically correct, ain't gonna say no bad words, ain't gonna talk about nobody, then you're in the wrong place, baby. You might as well go ahead on and change your station right now, because it's simply to get raw up in here, up in here, up in here. I'm tired, and I worked about 15 hours or more yesterday, and guess what? I still went to the White House. I'm tired as I can be right now, but I pretty much think that I'm going to be able to find my way to my residence on tonight. So when we talk about what happened in Dallas, Texas, when Police Officer Amber Renee Geiger murdered Botham Jean, then that excuse of you're tired and you're fatigued, it just don't work. And I'm going to continue. There's a few other facts that I want to bring out tonight, and I'm going to open up the phone lines early tonight so that people all over the Mid-South here in this area and people across the country who may be watching by way of social media can also give us their views and their opinions. But one of the things that I find that's ugly is the fact that we as a race of people have yet to unify on any subject on the planet. Not to say that we all have to agree with the same things and on the same things, but when I look at what has happened in Dallas and I read the information, and I've worked on this today like I work on Memphis issues, pulling some facts and some information and finding some pictures and doing some research. I don't understand how we as a nation of black folk are just being quiet about this. I haven't seen the Black Lives Matter people get involved yet. And maybe down in Dallas, and I'm not there, maybe the Black Lives Matter people got involved. Maybe they have. I just haven't heard about it. I haven't heard about the pastors in Dallas, Texas, the black pastors especially, getting involved. I haven't heard T.D. Jakes in Dallas say anything about this, or any of the other pastors in that area. I do say this, though, that your marching and your protesting means nothing to white folk. Please understand that your marching in Dallas and getting your little placards and things of that nature, that means nothing to white folk, because one of the things that we must learn across this country is that when these tragedies happen in the black community, white folk make money off of our tragedies. What you talking about, Pastor? Well, I'm glad you asked, because when you go and buy your little poster board and put "you mad" on the poster board, where did you buy the poster board at? The white store. When you went and got your little magic marker and to write whatever you were gonna write on the poster board, where did you bought it? When you start hanging teddy bears on poles around the country in memorials to not only Botham, but to black folk who are killed around the country, who y'all buying it from? Y'all buying it from the white stores. So the white industries, business industries, they enrich themselves off of the tragedies that are happening in the black community. Yeah, they do. But if you want to effect change, and here's what the message I will send to T.D. Jakes and all of the pastors down in that area. If you want to affect change, if you want to affect policy changing, if you in Dallas, you want to get white folk who are in power to tell the Negroes who are their underlings, their hirings, to look, we need to bring the right charge here. Then what you need to do is an economic boycott. Yes, stop spending your money. Tell the white people in Dallas that, and if you're righteous thinking white folk, they're going to join in with you too. The Mexicans, the Latinos, the Japanese, the Vietnamese, righteous thinking people will say, look, until in the city of Dallas, the prosecutors, the DAs will do their job and bring forth the right charges of murder. Because when we go through this story of what is going on with this white police officer and the killing of this black man, ain't nothing but some lies. Nothing but some lies, 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 lies. Every avenue. Her story has changed 2 to 3 times. There are some facts in here that they just don't work out right. It ain't nothing but lies. We want to go back and we want to talk about the fact that, well, she thought she was on the wrong floor. She was going in her apartment. He lives on the 4th floor. She lives on the 3rd floor. I'm interested in finding that out, and maybe somebody in Dallas, you've already heard. Where was her car? Was her car on the right floor or was it upstairs? That we need to know. See, the murder charge needs to come. Manslaughter? No. She intentionally took the life of this black man. And if you want to effect change in Dallas and any other city across the country, stop spending your black dollars with white businesses. See, that's what catches white folks' attention. I don't give a damn about a nigga margin. Margin, nigga, because you gonna buy your tennis from us. You gonna buy the little pads you put in your shoes to make your feet feel better. You gonna come to us when your knees get all tired from margin. You gonna go to Walgreens or somewhere. You're going to go to a white business to affect whatever it is that you're trying to do. We are not an independent people. We depend on white folk to bring us to any point that we are. But if you want to get the attention of folk in Dallas, tell the folk in Dallas, we ain't gonna spend no money with y'all. White stores, white businesses, we ain't gonna spend no money with you until you bring forth the right charges. See, ain't none of them Negroes got no power. The white folk that's in charge, there'll be some calls from the white business owners. Y'all need to do something about this. Now, we losing money. And we all know that white girl killed that black man. Come on now, we shall overcome at the cash register. Come on. That's what we've got to do. So quit marching with your feet and march with your money. That'll preach on Sunday morning. March with your money. Tell folk in Dallas, Texas, that until you do the right thing by us, you can't get no money from us. No. Did you hear what I said, Dallas? And some of y'all may be watching. You can't get nothing from us until you do right by us. And when you make that move and you stop going to the grocery, I gotta have something to eat. Go where the black folk, well, we ain't got no black grocery store. Then go where the predominance of the employees is black. Find you one place to go. Quit widespreading your money, because see, we are the only people on the planet. First of all, we're the only people on the planet that don't serve a God that looks like us. That's first of all. We're the only people on the planet that don't like doing business with each other. We love being consumers. We love giving our money and enriching every other nationality in the country other than us. And when we as a people come together, because we are the highest consumers in the country, we spend money. Quit going to the damn weave store. Quit buying weave for a month. Them Chinese people, them Vietnamese people, they gonna camp out at the mails. No. They know buy your hair. They know buy your hair. They know come get their toe done. No. You must charge white woman with right charge, because black folk no longer get their weave in their hair, or they no longer come with their bunions and we do their toe. They don't get their nails polished by us. We cannot go out of business because white woman kill black man. So what we got to do is, you as white people, you want us to keep on paying these taxes, we must stay in business. Charge the woman with murder. She killed black man. She killed black man. Kill black man. When y'all do the right charge, then black folk come back and get their weed. Until we do the right thing and start spending our money. That's your power of protest. That's how you're going to get some things done. All right, the title of the show is like, this is part 2 of what the show was last night. Here go that bullshit again. And I'm wondering, maybe T.D. Jakes, I ain't looked at every piece of news. Maybe T.D. Jakes, and I'm calling his name because that's the only big preacher I know from down there in Dallas. Maybe T.D. Sunday morning will tell his congregation that it's time to stand up. Jesus was a revolutionary. He went against the status quo. He was not fearful to stand up. But as long as a black preacher is satisfied with the hoop and the holler, the run and the jump, emotionalizing you instead of rationalizing you to do the rational things and spend your money with black folk and rationalizing you to understand that the power that you have as a people in this country is in your pocket. That you can change the whole scope of the way people do business with you, the way people treat you when you hold your money. What would happen in Dallas if black folk stopped spending their money with white folk? It would force somebody to take notice of the right charges, and the right charges is murder. I've looked at this case, or I read the affidavit on last night. Those of you that were here with us last night, you heard me read the affidavit. But as I looked at some pictures today, everything that this woman says is a lie. Let's deal with the premise first of all. She went to the wrong apartment. Couldn't be. Because, and I've got it on my Instagram page. Y'all know I'm in Facebook jail on my main page. Those of you that want to watch me on Facebook got to watch me on the Thaddeus A. Matthews Facebook page. My big page, I'm in Facebook jail. Them rats that I talked about last week, and I went off with one of them little young girls and called me with that, and don't bring it to me, because I'm gonna deal with you on the level that you come. But on Facebook, I'm on the Thaddeus A. Matthews site, and also on the church site, Naked Truth, Liberation, and Empowerment Ministries. And I'm on Instagram. Don't worry about I always look sleepy. We're gonna take your ass off so you can go get you a damn nap. All right, Trey, you're gonna take you a nap. Okay. It's up on Facebook on the Thaddeus A. Matthews, not plain Thaddeus Matthews. That's a big page that I'm in Facebook jail on. Go to the Thaddeus A. Matthews Facebook page. When Amber says that she's worked 15 hours, she's tired. I work 15 hours every day. I work 7 days a week, and right now I'm tired as I can be. But if I don't press forward, then nothing gets done. Okay, I have to work, and and my doctor told me I've worked too much. I need to rest. I need to slow down, but when I slow down, everything stops. But even in being tired as I be, I always go to my house. I don't get lost. I go to my address, go in my garage, go in my house. I do that. I ain't failed to do that yet, as tired as I am. As a police officer who had just gotten off her job, if she was that fatigued, if she was that tired, she didn't have no business out in the streets. If she don't know her address from somebody else's address, then something wrong with her as a police officer. Okay? Now, I got some pictures that were sent to me about this apartment building that at one time was a motel. Okay? It was a motel that has been turned into an apartment complex. When she says that she didn't know what she was, and I got it on my Instagram page, the picture. Down the hall, all the way down the hall in the apartment complex. Remember again, it's built like a hotel. So you got to go inside the place, you catch elevators to go up to your floor. Okay? So let's say, for instance, she parked on the 4th floor, which I don't see. When she came down the hall, his address was 1478. There are illuminated signs as you approach every door. There's lighted signs that has your apartment number on there. So as you approached his apartment, it said 1478. Now, all the way down the hall, 14 this, 14 that, 14. So we believe that this trained police officer coming down the hall to 1478 didn't see 14 on nobody else's door. She didn't have no red mat outside her door. I got the picture that up on the Instagram. He has a nice, bright fire truck red mat at his door. Second of all, we now know that she had to be lying when she said the door was open. Again, a former hotel with those heavy doors that as soon as you go in, the doors, because of the weight of the door, the design of the doors automatically close themselves. On the door, where my keys at? They'll hand me my keys over here. On the door, his lock on his door. And I got a key similar to it on my page. On my key ring on my page. It's similar, it's like this. And when you stick the key in, if it's the right key for the right door, there's a light on the lock that turns green. If you got the key, but you have the wrong door, when you turn it, it ain't gonna turn, it's gonna go red. Okay? So, first of all, we know that the door was not propped open. Too heavy. Those doors don't prop. Okay? Second of all, the key. When you put a key in that door, again, if it's the right key, it illuminates green. If it's the wrong key, it's red. Okay? There are witnesses. Okay? Got somebody asking, what's his background? Who gives a damn what his background is? Okay, he dead. He comes from a parliamentarian family in St. Lucia. Okay, he was a member of the Church of Christ. He was a singer. He has no criminal record. Okay, so don't worry about what his background is. What's the background of the white woman that killed him? Who shot somebody last year, who's only been on the police force 4 years. She shot someone in a drug situation last year that took a taser from a police officer, and she shot him on last year. So what? That's a lie. That's a lie all within itself. The door could not have been propped open. Then, second of all, there were witnesses who have reported to the police that she was banging on his door saying, "Let me in, let me in." Okay? Let me in. She was banging on his door. So the question is, there's been reports of complaint of noise coming from his apartment, which would have been over hers. Is it possible that she went to her apartment? He has some noise going on in his apartment. She wanted to prove her point, go down to his office, to his apartment, bang on his door because she was being annoyed, and then something transpired when the door opened. Also, on my Instagram page, you'll find a picture that was sent to me of her standing with her mother and her father. When you look at the picture of her standing with her mother and her father, the father is giving some kind of strange sign. He ain't no Crip, he ain't no blood. When I research that particular sign, I found that that is a sign. You know, the Crips got their little sign, the Bloods got their sign. White supremacists have a sign that stands for white power. And the person that sent me the information about it, and I Googled it and I looked at some of the white power pages, I saw the sign, and then that same person sent me a picture of a Trump rally where there is someone in the background giving the same white power sign. So is it possible? Is it possible that we're dealing with a racist in this police officer who comes from a racist background, and she's gonna put this black man in check? We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna go through this affidavit again, and then I'm gonna open up the phone line. And I want those of you all around this area, those of you around the country, that would like to chime in with your particular point of view to do just that. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
Well,
Yeah, YouTube signal is weak, it's not showing a picture.
it's showing